Welcome to the Misadventures with
Kiki
and Cowboy, and we're back for another wonderful episode for all of you. I think we're at 3 now, 3 regulars
for season 2.
For season, oh yeah. I guess we should, this. You want to kick off season 2 with this episode? We might as well.
We already kicked off season 2.
Oh,
we kicked off season 2 episodes ago because this is episode 3.
Kiki, my dear.
Of season 2,
in order to protect myself from what feels like a mistake, I'm going to remind Kiki that you may be listening to this entire series in a completely different
order.
Oh, okay.
Like an hors d'oeuvre.
Now you with the French accent at the very beginning.
Actually, we've done 4 already episodes.
Quattro for our Spanish listeners.
In season 2.
Oh.
This will now be our 5th.
Okay. And so
which is hard to
where
believe
it gets weird
because in season 1, we had a shit ton. And in season 2, we're lazy ass fuckers who've decided that we only want to do this every once in a while.
We've chosen that instead of that, we're going to just say we're LAF.
I think it's because you,
Cowboy,
don't want to talk to me.
Kiki.
More than necessary.
No, we talk a lot.
So I know. So I think you're
how much of our conversation do we want them to hear?
Whew, it's a lot talking to me.
Now,
so
in
you're
my defense, our dear listeners, I am the one that instigated this episode. I said, Kiki, we should record another episode for our.
So how is that your defense?
Well, I'm the reason we're doing this.
Oh! So you're saying it's not because you don't want to talk to me?
It's quite the opposite, my dear.
Okay.
I want it. What we say recorded.
So instead, you're saying I never talk to you, and this is the only way you can get me to converse with you. This is the only way.
Yes. This forces a conversation, which we probably should get to the conversation. The conversation we're having today is
our topic today.
All right, here we go, everybody.
Is hashtag winner chicken dinner
#. Sips tea. Okay, winner chicken dinner. And this is yet another. Now, Kiki's looking at Cowboy, and I'm over here going, what is she talking about? I recall at one point a reference where she said, ooh, that's good. I'm going to write that on our Trello board. What is it? Because I don't remember, everybody. I don't have a clue.
You literally sat down 30 seconds ago, and I thought we agreed on the topic of conversation.
Clearly did not. Wait, so the winner chicken dinner, I think it has to do with...
Yes.
Okay, I got the reference now. Okay.
Should have had a V8.
Yeah, the title is... I don't think they push that anymore. I'm not seeing a V8 commercial in forever.
I know, that's why I made the reference.
It's so much salt.
It's so old.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Only people my parents' age drink V8
there
of their
was a
own
time
volition.
that Cowboy enjoyed a V8 and vodka. That was not a bad combo.
Well, maybe we need to
you're getting your vitamins, you're getting your salt, and you're getting your daily allowance of vodka.
Maybe we need to reinstitute. Isn't V8 with vodka, isn't that just a Bloody Mary?
I choose not to think so. Well, that's if you put celery in it.
That completely changes the drink.
God
whether
forbid
or not
I
you
eat
just
a vegetable title.
A stick of celery sticking out of your glass.
Even though
now it's a Bloody Mary.
Now that's disgusting. Although V8 is full of air quote vegetables. So this episode brought to you by Tito's. That pairs well with your favorite non-celery beverage.
Or before we get into the topic, the apparently fake bottle of tequila that we purchased when we were in Mexico.
I think it's just sugar water, and it's amazing, everybody.
It is
It's
so
fermented
good.
sugar water. There is an episode. I'm pretty sure we have episode. It's back in the early days.
Season 1.
It's still in the freezer, Kiki. We could have that right now.
It is just a drop.
There's enough.
Just a drop. And we
swore that it was the best tequila anyone's ever had.
Found a tequila like this.
We haven't.
Which would probably be indicative
because it's not tequila.
Because it doesn't exist.
I think it's an alcoholic sugary like substance.
We had this wonderful tequila in Mexico. We bought
near Tulum,
a large bottle
one
of
of those
it.
really thick bottles.
Only sold there.
Yes, of course.
We got
Therefore,
the
there's no recourse or lawsuit.
Extra añejo, reposado, whatever it is,
those
the
go
super
well together.
dark, whatever. Right? I don't know.
Young and aged.
Some poor
Fresh and very
tequila aficionado is like, no,
that doesn't
anyway.
exist. We told our friends, and they're like, I don't think
we told our friends, and they were going to pick some up for us because we were like, oh, while you're down there, get it and bring us a bottle. And then I was trying to look it up to say what to get and where to go to get it. And I discovered a Reddit thread of all these people saying that this was a total scam. And so we have scam tequila. We have scam juice.
We have scam juice
in our freezer.
Scamjuice.com. Safe search on, everybody. Always safe search on. My God. You know that's scary.
So we still have the tiniest little drop.
We do. It's in our freezer.
I'm just so crushed. I'm so sad that we got so scammed and it's delicious. And we've never found another tequila that tasted like it. Because it's just sugar water.
It's sugar, but it has an alcoholic-like.
Well, we thought
effect.
It did, but maybe
it might be just peyote.
Maybe that's just all the power of suggestion.
Yes.
The guy who's serving us was like,
hyper suggestive, and he
watch out.
I think he was serving us actual tequila that got us a little buzz, and we're like, "Oh, you feel pretty good."
No,
probably should spend $100 on a bottle.
It tasted good. It tasted just like the stuff we brought home.
It did. We should taste it now just to see if it's any good. So for another episode, everybody, stay tuned, subscribe, whatever. At some point, we'll do an actual tasting on the show. What do you say? Yeah.
Okay.
I say let's do that over the holidays.
Of our sugar water.
Yeah.
We're supposed to save it for our anniversary,
you can't spell Christmas without the tea and tequila,
which we didn't do this last year or the year before that.
Yeah, but I think it's time. Well, because our anniversary is coming up, my darling.
I know, but my point being is that we've already missed the anniversary that we were supposed to do it a year ago.
Well, then all the more reason to do it sooner, and we can post date the podcast.
Oh, okay.
We'll just say
that's how we are. We're gonna just lie to our listeners.
This episode originally recorded back in makeup date. That's the date. There we go. We solved that. So let's get to the topic at hand.
Topic at hand.
Winner chicken dinner.
Yes.
So a little thing happened here at the Kiki and Cowboy house. We have been looking for some time, and Kiki has been very diligent on all of the different. There's so many services out there for adopt a pet. And she has been looking. We didn't want to buy a pet, per se. We wanted a rescue. We wanted to help.
We didn't want to go to a breeder.
Nope, none of that.
We didn't want to go to a pet store.
But we needed a special type of animal because we have how old is Ignatius?
So Iggy is about 12.
Iggy's about 12. Peanut is roughly 6.
Peanut is roughly 6 or 7.
So we were looking.
And the only reason I say that is because I forget. So
yeah, roughly.
Sorry, bad dog mom.
Yeah, I don't know that there's a birth certificate for dogs anyway. So who's gonna hold your feet to fire?
Technically, we don't know the birth dates for either of these guys. So
they're about
plus or minus a year.
A decade. And we knew we needed a new addition.
Well, okay.
For
So
several reasons.
Here's the rationale. Miss Peanut is convinced that she's an only child, even though she shares the house with another dog.
Correct. She demands the respect of an only child.
Yes.
The attention of an only child.
She would be perfectly happy to be an only child.
Yep.
No qualms about it. Now,
Zero.
Iggy, when I got Iggy in my past lifetime, I had another dog, and Iggy was the second dog to come in at that time. Mm-hmm. And my older dog was named Menlo, and Menlo pretty much taught Iggy how to be a dog.
A dog, yeah.
Right? Yeah. And that's, I think people who have more than one dog that have kind of done it in this order where you get a young pup in.
Wisdom, and this is how things are done around here.
Yeah,
kid.
and they also teach them all sorts of terrible things, right?
A mentor pup.
I used to tease that Menlo and Iggy were basically recreations of Pinky and the Brain.
Yes, very much.
And
if you're familiar. If not,
and Menlo was the evil genius brain, and poor Iggy. My children like to say that he's a smooth brain koala.
What are we doing today, Menlo?
So Iggy would always be like, "Okay, I'll do that." And then,
Iggy, we're gonna take over the world.
Exactly. So anyway, now Iggy is my old man. Menlo's passed on. He's had to put up. He was about.
Put up / tolerate.
He was about 6 when Peanut came along.
We have video footage somewhere of them playing, and Peanut's just this little tiny cuddle ball.
Tiny. So Peanut
That's how they get
was
you.
the youngest dog we've ever gotten. She was also a rescue. She was 4 weeks old when we got her. And a friend of a friend knew this rescue place, and they could not, because very little puppies can't have vaccines. And they had lots of big dogs. Yeah. And so there was a concern about her getting injured. So anyway, adopted her. She was so small that she was literally, you could fit her in the palm of your hand, and she was like the size of a large rat. And her belly did not even clear the grass, like the blades of grass, when she walked around in the yard. So I was thinking, the problem will be is when Iggy does eventually pass away, which we hope is not for a long time, and he has no signs of, being sick or anything like that. But when he passes away, she is likely to be an absolute terror if we were to bring in another dog.
If she got much older, yes.
Yes. So we thought, okay, while he's around, because even though she kind of rules the roost, he really is the very calming force, and he
slows everybody down.
He's really the pack leader, even though she likes to think she is.
Yep.
And so I think she takes a lot of cues from him. So I thought, well, let's bring in a puppy now. Or it wasn't even our intent to bring in a puppy, but let's bring in a new dog now.
A new dog, yes.
And then he can kind of mitigate, teach her how to be nice. And
so it's not just one-on-one. So
there's and then the new dog can also pick up on, old man's tricks, right? So we have met a couple of different potential new family pack members.
There was Henry, who was
Henry
tiny, though. He was so tiny.
The tiniest
He was smaller
Yorkie.
than the dog we're going to introduce you to in a minute. He was the tiniest of Yorkies.
He was 8 pounds. Yep. Or no, was he even 8 pounds? I don't even think he was 8 pounds. Maybe
a breeze would have blown him over.
Yeah. But he was 4 years old, which I don't have a problem with, because there's some nice stuff that comes with that. But he came from a hoarding situation where he was food insecure.
Yeah.
So he had some kind of food aggressions that we were going to have to deal with, which, we would figure out. Yeah. But the main problem was we took him in the backyard. Never occurred to me. But his skull, he was so tiny. He was very, very skinny. He probably would fatten up over time, but he was very skinny.
Yep.
But his skull was so small, his entire body could fit between the slats,
the smallest slats in our fence,
dog fence, and we were very worried
we're going to lose him. Yep.
One,
or
he was going to attack the tortoises, because he definitely did not like the tortoises.
No, he did a lot of
2, we have bunny rabbits in the backyard, and we know that there's holes where they can escape and get out
under the fence.
But he was about the size of a big rabbit,
and he could have easily gone.
He could have slipped through that. And then we had our neighbors had some very large,
mean,
aggressive dogs,
German Shepherds. And
so we were worried that if he were to dig or climb under or get through a fence or anything like that, it would be no bueno.
If there was a new dog formula, inside the brackets was a bunch of negative numbers that didn't add up.
It just didn't add up. And he was so sweet. We really liked him.
It just wasn't a fit.
But it just wasn't a fit. And
so back to the drawing board.
So we just patiently waited, and I kind of was of the opinion that the right dog is going to come to us and find us. And sure enough, in an odd way, it did. So
there was a board. What was the group that you were looking at? You don't have to say the whole name, but what type of group was it?
No, I was literally on Instagram.
Okay.
And I've been getting all sorts of different rescue notifications. I've even submitted applications to a couple of different places. And for whatever reason, just the right thing just hasn't come along yet. And so I was on Instagram, and a friend posted a couple of pictures of a little pup, and and the pictures were kind of nondescript. So it's not like I fell in love based on pictures. But she wrote, a friend of mine found this puppy abandoned and is looking for a home. And so I just reached out and said, hey, we're looking, but don't know if there's going to be a fit. Would your friend be interested in
the holidays are coming up. We really need to complicate our lives.
Oh, we were totally deciding that we weren't going to do a dog right now. And that, because Henry didn't work out and other stuff. And as always happens with us,
we're just giving it time.
We were like, never mind. Let's wait because we're going to be traveling, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, we got all the fun stuff coming up.
She came over and she brought this adorable, who knows what dog.
It's just a little black terrier type dog.
He's a terrier mix.
Something.
He kind of has his face has like a fox-like kind of features to him. Yep. He's kind of got these little whiskers that look a little bit fox-like, and then his ears stand up, and he's kind of got some little tufts inside of his ears and he's all black except for a few little white markings, and then his feet have I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what happens with his feet, but he actually has some little golden hairs in his feet.
And he seems to be very perceptive, very smart.
He's very smart.
But here's the thing we like the most about him. He is
the most ridiculously chilled out puppy.
For a puppy, he's so chill.
He's okay, so for example, I decided on a whim to take him out with me to go shopping and run some errands.
Because he's a dog you can just carry around.
I used the justification. I'm inserting an eye roll here. I used the justification that I was going to be like, I haven't really done a good job of socializing the other dogs. So I'll just do that with him. It's honestly because he's so stinking adorable.
He's adorable.
And I have this little tiny red sweater for him that Peanut wore when she was teeny tiny. And so people just melt. They just think he's so cute.
You can't help when you see him. Yeah, you just go.
So
aww.
I was doing an Amazon return, and I decided it's cold outside, cool. It's not hot, right? So it's okay to leave him in the car for a minute. So I decided to go into Whole Foods, and I better judgment was like, probably shouldn't bring a dog into a place where people are buying food,
they would
right?
Dislike that. He's
so
not
I left him out in the car. Now, our other two dogs
would have lost their freaking minds. Bark, 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 bark. Tear the car up. Bark, 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 bark.
Been all excited about anything and everything all over the car, one side to the other, just running around, right? I come out, and he's just curled up in the seat, not even looking out the window. I mean, he's just like, okay, I'll just sit here. And I drove around with him, didn't lose his mind. No,
not aggressive at all.
Not even aggressive. Not amped up.
Yep.
He is so chill. And if you put him in his crate to go to bed,
he goes to bed.
He just goes to bed.
Yeah.
No whining.
Nope.
No fussing. In fact, we have to wake him up in the morning and convince him to come out of his crate because he's so cozy.
I think he loves that crate. I don't think he's going to outgrow that crate.
He's snuck into that crate a couple of times when we've had the door open. He's put himself to bed.
Yeah. Well, it helped that the person that brought him to us, introduced him to us, they had made him used to that bed, so the smell, all the things. So
that did. And she was lovely. She brought all sorts of things. She'd only had him for a couple of days. she'd bought a blanket and she'd bought like treats and
vet,
food, and she'd taken him to the vet,
medicine.
gotten him started on his vaccines. She really was. She was lovely.
Yeah, and good people.
So hopefully she's not listening to this podcast.
Because here's where everything went wrong.
So we're literally on day 2. Day 3 or 4 or 5 of him
but on
now.
Day 2,
not
the
even
next day.
Yeah. The day after we got him.
This happened.
And what was that, dear?
So, Cowboy, I grilled some chicken wings out there, and they're delicious. And I reheat them in our air fryer. And I'm standing there at the counter, just kind of.
You had a day where you had not eaten all day.
I hadn't eaten all day. I had a real busy business day, and just really hadn't had a chance to stop and eat. So I'm just scarfing down these chicken wings, and they're delicious. And just so happened to drop half of one, which was primarily the bone.
You were desperately eating these
just eating over there over the counter. I should have sat down at the table
because you were starving. Yes,
should have. And of course, the dogs were kind of hovering around me, but as
they do,
as the bone dropped. Like it's one of those things. It's like I could watch the bone, and out of nowhere comes this phantom, and this little tiny. And I don't even think the bone had time to hit the ground before
this little
guy had it in his mouth and took off around the table right over there in the dining room.
And I could hear you. I was in the closet and I heard you something, and I'm like, what is going on?
And then I called out to you, and I was like, help, because I've got chicken wing fingers, and I'm trying to catch him, and he's so fast. So by the time I catch him, which was only like maybe 10 seconds later,
it really wasn't. It wasn't
a lot of time.
It was not a lot of time, and so I come out just in time to scoop him up.
Yep. Oh yeah, you caught him. That's right. But it was so quick, and
there's not a trace of anything anywhere.
No,
not
chicken
in his
bone,
mouth.
No, nothing. And
he's not chewing on anything.
Nope.
We tear apart the kitchen.
We get out flashlights. We're looking underneath all the furniture. Because there are 2 other dogs here.
For those of you who are dog owners, I think everybody's aware, but in case you're not, chicken bones, particularly cooked chicken bones, splinter very easily, and so they are a no-no for dogs.
Mm-hmm. Especially little dogs. Now 15 chicken bones lined up is the size of this dog.
We haven't introduced him. We haven't said his name.
His name is Winston.
Yes, Winston.
And he was introduced to us as Winston.
His rescue mommy named him Winston.
And we decided to keep that name.
And we did.
We tried coming up with other names, but, something... chicken bone could be. Get over here, chicken bone. But
I guess like ham bone, except except chicken bone
connected to the chicken bone.
And he's only 6 pounds.
Yeah, so he's not a big dog.
Teeny,
one chicken bone, it'd be like me trying to eat a femur. It's just like those real big dogs that you get the big bones to.
That was my question to you.
It'd be like one of them swallowing one of those.
As soon as I came out, I was like, show me what size. Like, you keep saying you dropped a chicken bone. I was worried that, like when you're eating wings.
Yeah, it's one of those big thigh bones.
No, I was worried that there's one of those
little tiny sliver ones.
Those little tiny slivers.
Yeah, little dagger.
Yeah,
bones.
A little kind of. And I thought that, I was like, oh, I could see him eating that. But then you show me, it was not a drumette. It was not like
a wing. Yeah.
It was
the wings usually have two main bones, and it was the smaller of those 2 bones.
It was, but it was not like super tiny.
No.
And I was looking at him because he's so tiny. I was like, are you sure? I'm like, you didn't see him chewing anything, and
you're like, that I started doubting myself.
You
did. Like, did I drop a chicken wing?
You were like, did I drop meat?
Was it just meat? I was like, no, because I was eating the meat, and of course, you break the chicken wing apart, and it just fell out of my hand. Right. But no meat with it, and so it became a real kind of mess with my mind.
It messed with your mind. And then, of course, we've got the other 2 dogs.
Which we don't want them vacuuming it up.
No, we don't really. And so it's like...
This is one of those moments where you're like...
And we're pulling... we're literally pulling all the chairs. Yeah. We were just about to eat dinner and go to the gym.
Yep. That was our plan.
We're pulling the chairs out from under the table. We're got the flashlight looking under the table everywhere, under the couch, under the refrigerator, under
everywhere
cabinets.
A chicken bone could possibly go.
We were like, are you sure? And so, of course,
yeah, I think I'm sure.
It's like 10 minutes before 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
On no, it wasn't a Friday. I guess it was a Thursday.
It was a Thursday.
And so I call the vet.
They're open.
And of course, they haven't even met him yet.
No.
And so I was like, hey, I have a new puppy. They're like, congratulations.
Yay!
And I'm like, yeah, but
so a thing
we're missing a chicken bone.
Yep.
And she's like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's real bad.
And so she's like, and she goes, how big is he? I was like, 6 pounds. She's like, yeah, you need to go to the emergency room. So, yay. So Thursday night, we pack up. We're like, I guess we're not having dinner and going to the gym.
Let's say, do we have a cash register sound effect on here?
Yeah, right?
No, that's music.
So anyway.
Close enough.
The place that she told us to go was not even a mile from her house, which is great because some of the places are pretty far away, right? Especially
for a convenience versus cost standpoint, it was very convenient.
And so off we went, and we introduced Winston.
We're being real careful with him because we're worried that he's got a chicken bone lodged. And the other trick is we also...
Well, one other piece was when I scooped him up, because you had been chasing him around.
He made that weird noise.
He was hiccuping. And so he hiccuped for a little bit, and I thought, oh, that might be indicative that he actually ate the chicken bone. Because I was thinking, like,
And process of elimination, we had to find the chicken bone.
Well.
So, that one reason we took him to bed is like, because we need to find that chicken bone. One, if we can't come back home and the chicken bone's underneath, say, a stool over there.
Right.
And then we go through this again. So we really had to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we had to figure. So anyway, we take him. We meet the very nice staff there. They get us seen pretty quickly, quite honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Which was nice. And
shout out to unnamed emergency vet.
Yeah, I can't remember the name actually now I think about it.
It'd be funny if that was their sign.
Unnamed
emergency vet.
Those emergency vet people.
Generic emergency vet.
But anyway.
.com.
They did the vet. They took him in the back, and we were just waiting, and they wanted to, take his temperature,
do all the vitals.
just do the vitals, right?
Yep.
Good grief.
They were gushing over him.
They were gushing, and he was not really screaming his head off, but he was throwing a fit.
Yeah.
He was just like...
And I could hear them back going, oh, he's so cute.
Oh, and you could hear them exactly.
Saying, yeah.
And then the vet comes in, and we tell her the story, and she's like, okay. She's like, look, if he were a little bigger... maybe our other dog's size. She's like, generally chicken bones dissolve in the stomach within about 24 hours, which was news to me. I had no idea. I thought he was going to poop it out. I had no idea.
Poop out a whole bone.
Yeah. So she was like, so from that perspective, great. The chicken bone's likely to dissolve in about 24 hours. She goes, but because he's so tiny, she was worried it might have gotten stuck in his esophagus. And so we needed to at least check that and make sure that the chicken bone didn't turn sideways. Now, here's the problem that I didn't think of. I was surprised that the emergency vet said it. She's like, he's smaller than a cat. She's like, I don't know if I have equipment to be able to do an x-ray on a dog that small. Which, I mean, I've seen smaller dogs, so it's kind of funny, right? Because I'm like, good grief. But anyway, he was a wiggle worm, and the x-ray was a little blurry.
Yeah. But we could see.
And what did we see?
And big reveal, drum roll, insert later. There was a chicken bone in there, but it was broken. Apparently, he had broken in. He had chewed it into a couple pieces in that multiple lap round. Somehow
he managed to chew
he chomped it down.
He chomped it down.
I'm getting the side eye from Winston right now.
Are you?
He's like, you talking about me? But but the good news is we knew where the chicken bone was. The other good news was it was all mixed in with other food, And it was in his stomach. Mystery solved.
So we just have to watch him for a few days. Yeah. Now we've passed the time. Yep. Everything seems to be okay.
Said his functions all seem normal.
Everything's been great.
His energy's wonderful.
Whew. Disaster averted.
So,
and
chicken dinner. Winston was the winner of a free chicken bone.
Our free dog that we got, because the lady was very nice. I reimbursed her for the vet expenses that she just chose to do on her own, but I thought that was the right thing.
But for the most part, he was very inexpensive.
But generally, he was a free dog.
No,
right?
He's a $500 dog.
And yes, now he costs the same as he would if we had adopted him anyplace else.
Spent all the money on a full-blown, I mean, it's not a breeder, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Now, here's the good news.
Which was your kindness, Kiki, because I was actually a little stressed out. Because it's near Christmas, folks, and any extra dollars, you can only spend $1 one way.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, well, there goes a bunch of extra dollars. And Kiki you made that exact point to me.
It's what we would have spent.
You know, we're kind of on par. So, budget-wise, we're still good. We're still good.
So, yeah. We haven't exceeded our allowance yet.
Just
on
taking
that
out of Cowboy's future motorcycle fund.
That's
where I felt it. When you hit the hit below the belt,
I didn't realize that. I shouldn't have spoken up so quickly.
I haven't started that fund yet, but I was thinking, and just in terms of every dollar that goes out that isn't in the motorcycle fund is a concern.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Yes, well, and here's the other...
The additional motorcycle. We already have Misadventure.
The other plus on that is you, my love, spent $500 on a photograph of a chicken bone, but at least there was a chicken bone.
That's true. Yes, if there was no chicken bone.
If there had been no chicken bone...
That would have been a real challenge.
Man, what do you do? I'm telling you right now...
It would be a photograph of a phantom chicken bone.
Iggy's 12, do we really need to go take an x-ray?
It's like that Nate Bargatze joke. It's like, I wouldn't spend any more money on that.
I love you, Iggy. I'm just joking. I'm just
sort of
joking.
If there hadn't been a bone, do we go bring the other dogs back to get them x-rayed? Because
let's not
tempt fate.
Let's not answer those questions.
So
at the risk of losing listeners.
On that note, today we're at Costco. And Kiki was thinking, because Costco has those really great rotisserie chickens. And Kiki,
I didn't even think about that when I asked the question.
She's like, so are we doing rotisserie? And I was like, no, I think, she's like, are you chickened out? And I was like, I am chickened out. And he's like, I'm not even interested in making any more wings. So I was like, let's see. So I think we're relegated
until next week.
We're going to do fish. And watch out for those fish bones, everybody. Okay, we're going to be very careful dining tonight.
Yeah, let's not do a repeat of anything.
Fish bones in our salmon.
Yes. So anyway, everybody in this house is alive and well.
Yep.
Everything is good. And I will say also, we had one other little surprise. Mm-hmm. Blew my mind.
Go on.
Miss Peanut has actually been playing with Winston.
They've been having a great time.
I did not think our only child could do that.
Yep.
And yes, you said Merry Christmas to Iggy today.
Because now Peanut's off his ass.
We're sitting out in the yard. Winston and Peanut are playing, wrestling,
just going crazy,
having a great time. Iggy is standing at our feet looking at them. And I was like, I wonder if Iggy's going to get in there. And Iggy just kind of goes,
nah.
And he turns around and he walks in the dog door.
Goes inside.
He was just
I'm so done with that shit.
And Peanut has been such a shithead to him for years.
Yep. And now she's got a little harasser, in Winston.
Yes, one of the names we almost thought of for Winston was Shadow, because he is absolutely Peanut's shadow. And Peanut is all white, and he's all black.
Yep.
And so
he's constantly just nipping at her.
He is right. I mean, he's biting her ankles just like she does to him. He's been pulling on her ears. And she's kind of got these feathers around her neck that poke out.
And stray fur stuff.
Yeah, and he gets on those. And oh my God, it's so satisfying. It's so wonderful.
It's kind of what comes around goes around.
Oh yeah, shoes on the other foot.
Reciprocal, Peanut. It is.
But she's actually been she's had a few moments where she's been a little bit territorial, but generally speaking, she's done a good job. So now we're going to go on a Christmas trip.
So all this goes on the road.
On the road. So now we have 3 dogs. Actually, now this is where we need another podcast. Tomorrow is our inaugural walking 3 dogs at the park
while Pokemoning. Because the Pokemon keeps happening, folks. We can't. It doesn't matter how many dogs we have on leashes. We're still catching Pokemon. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the logistics of that because now we're playing zone versus one-on-one.
Yeah, this has gone to a whole different game.
So we'll report back later about how that goes. It should be, and of course, when we walk by the dog park, it's gonna be mayhem.
It will. Yeah. It will. In fact,
we can't take the puppy in there.
No, not until he's vaccinated.
We've never taken the dogs in there.
But you actually suggested taking him into the dog park once he gets vaccinated.
Yeah,
which
I think he'll.
I don't know.
I think he and Peanut need to find a way to the dog park.
Well, we'll see.
All right.
Yeah. And my sister's dog Marcus will be so excited.
Oh, I'm sure to have
because he's the second dog, the younger dog, and Maddie is like Iggy. She will have nothing to do with him.
Yeah, so Marcus will now have two
will have
playmates.
Somebody to play with.
We'll see how that goes.
Yes.
So tune in next time, everybody, to hear all about that. So thanks for joining us on the show.
Bye.
Ka-chow!